Hi, this video will showcase break loop in a Calculate Factorial loop. Let us begin. I am in Process Studio. I have created a project, Break Loop in Calculate Factorial. We saw the Calculate Factorial workflow in an earlier video. I have saved the same workflow in this project. Let me walk you through the workflow. We have an Excel input step. It has the list of numbers for which we need to calculate the factorial. Let us check the Excel file. So the Excel file has a test num column with a list of numbers to calculate factorial. Then we have a start loop in the workflow, which also comes with a continue loop step. In the start loop, we have defined an iterator count, and the number of iterations is equal to the test num. So for example, if the number is 7, it will iterate 7 times. However, note that count starts from 0, and for 7 it will go up until 6. That is 7 times. In the start loop, we have also defined an additional field, fact, and the default value is 1. The next is a Java script step in which we have defined a variable myFact and we assign it equal to fact, which is 1 to begin with. And then myFact is a product of the current myFact value and the count is incremented by 1. And we return the myFact, which will store the factorial value in each iteration. We have a set field value step where we will override the fact with the latest myFactorial value, followed by the continue loop. Now once the loop is complete, it will store the output in a text file, and in the text file we are going to store the number and its factorial value. Now I want to create a condition where if the number is greater than 10, I do not want to calculate the factorial. So either you can put a filter on your Excel input file, but in this example, I will demonstrate it with a break loop step. First of all, add a filter row step in the workflow and add a break loop step. A break loop step breaks the current loop iteration based on certain conditions, independent of the start loop conditions. The break step executes in between the loop. Attach it to one specific start loop step and can break only the relevant loop attached to it. When a break loop step is dropped on a canvas, a dialog pops up with loop names. Choose a loop name to which the break loop step is to be associated. In this case, there is only one loop, so it picks the loop name by default. So we will put our condition on the filter row where the test num is less than or equal to 10. We'll provide the true path of the filter rows, and if it is greater than 10, then it breaks the loop for that particular record. So connect it with the result is false. The workflow is complete. We are now ready to execute the workflow. Let us run it. The workflow is complete. Let us check the details. The Excel inputs step shows the numbers in the file. In the start loop, we can see the values of the count and how the values are stored in the fact field. So we can see the calculations for 7, 6, 15. Notice that for 15, it has not calculated the factorial. So since 15 is greater than or equal to 10, it followed the condition on the filter rows to the break loop path. It has also calculated the factorial for the other numbers. You can see the values in the JavaScript and so on. Thus we saw how we can break a loop with the break loop step. We saw how to use a break loop alongside a loop in an AutomationEdge workflow. Thank you for watching.